So here's how I accidentally became a better guitar player. And what I don't mean is that I became the best guitar player ever. But what I do mean is that I accidentally stumbled across techniques and habits that made me a better guitar player later in life. Things that have helped me out in not only my guitar playing in general, but my guitar playing career, being a professional musician, playing in bands and teaching and everything like that. So yeah, there's a few things that I kind of stumbled across completely by accident that helped me get better at guitar. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. And the funny thing is that this actually started off with what I thought at the time was me being lazy, when in actual fact it was the complete opposite. So what the hell am I talking about? So to explain it, I need to kind of go back a little bit to when I first started playing the guitar. I started learning the guitar in 2003, 22 years ago, and the world was a bit of a different place. One of the main things that we didn't have was social media. We didn't have TikTok, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have YouTube. If people want to learn something, go onto YouTube. There's a video that shows you how to play something, or you can find it on TikTok or anywhere for that fact. It's not hard these days that if there's something that you want to learn how to do, you can find some sort of source showing you how to do it. So if I wanted to learn something on the guitar, my choices were limited with where I actually kind of get that information from. And the main options at the time were guitar lessons, which cost money, books, which also cost money. Magazines were still really popular in 2003. I used to get guitar magazines which came out every month, which helped me learn at the time. They had a lot of tabs in and everything like that, but that's not the one. But other than that, the only other option was to go on Google and search for tabs. Tabs did exist, but me being me, I didn't want to do any of those things, apart from the magazines, like I said, but that came in a little bit later. But when I very first started playing the guitar, I didn't want to pay for guitar lessons, didn't have any money. I didn't want to pay for books, didn't have any money. But what I didn't want to do was load up the computer, get on Google. Don't forget, the internet was different in 2003. I don't even know if I had broadband, Wi-Fi, all of these things. I don't even know if I was still on dial-up internet or not. I can't remember when that shift happened from dial-up to proper internet. Anyway, I didn't want to load up the computer, go on Google, search for tabs, sit there and look at things to try and learn. So what I did instead, what I thought was being too lazy to go on the computer and try and find what I needed, is I just grabbed the guitar and I just listened to what I wanted to learn and I tried to figure it out. That's it. That's what I thought at the time was being too lazy to go on the computer and try and find something that I needed, something that would actually help me. Instead of doing anything like that, I just thought, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to grab the guitar, I'm going to put the CD on, no Spotify, no YouTube playing songs, so I had to find the CD, put the CD on, press play, use my ears, and I just thought, well, it's got to be there somewhere. The notes that I need, that they're here somewhere, and I'll just try and find them. And I started to do that literally from basically the moment I started learning the guitar. I vividly remember trying my best to learn Black Knight by Deep Purple. Now, I'm not saying that when I did this at the time, everything I figured out was correct. It wasn't about it being right, it was just about having a go and also developing that skill at the time, which I didn't know at the time was a skill that I was developing. But what that stubbornness and laziness actually led to later in life, and this is going to sound braggy, and I don't mean it to, but I would say that I've got a pretty good ability to be able to hear things and figure things out pretty quickly, which has become massively useful to me as a musician. As a guitar teacher for the best part of the last decade, I've realised that one of the best ways to improve your guitar playing is to have a really reliable source. Having everything in one place really does make a massive difference. That's why I made these guitar books for my guitar students, just blank tab lines so that students can write down everything we do in guitar lessons, learning songs, scales, exercises, whatever it is. Write it down so you've got a place you can always go back to try and learn it. And not just tab lines, there is also chord boxes also, so you can write down your tabs, write down your chords. Really useful stuff for learning the guitar. These books are also available on Amazon, so if anyone is interested in picking up one of these books, there will be links in the description and in the pinned comment, so go and check these out. And picking up one of these books will definitely help you with your guitar playing, but it will also support my channel too. So if you get one of these books, thank you very much. But anyway, what I want to do is just kind of show you what I've been talking about this entire time. I'm on YouTube at the moment and I've just typed in copyright free music because I want to try and find a piece of music or something that doesn't obviously have any copyright to it. I'm going to listen to it and I'm going to see if I can kind of figure out what's going on in the song. Let's go on free rock music. Let's see if there's something that's got like a riff. Let's listen to this one. Sounds like it's in the key of D. know, so there's the riff. Basically, it took me, figured out the key. It's like a D, power chord, moves up a semitone. Let's see if there's like a chorus. Okay. So yeah, it took like a couple of playthroughs of that chorus. Let's find something else. Bit more of an interesting riff there. And I've just learned two things there very quickly, very roughly as well. If I was doing this properly and properly learning it for either a gig or to teach a student, obviously I'd put a lot more into it. I'm trying to do this quickly now just to demonstrate the idea behind it. But one of the main purposes of this video is to just bring this to people's attention, that one of the best things you can do for your guitar playing in general is learn to play by ear, is learn to figure things out. It's going to be extremely useful for you. It's going to make you a better guitar player. Not only a better guitar player, but a better musician too. The next time you want to learn a song, rather than immediately getting on YouTube, try and find the tab or Google or anything like that, why don't you, for the first time, just grab the guitar and try and figure it out? Especially songs that you are really, really used to hearing. You know, if you know how a song sounds, if it's a song you've heard thousands of times, I actually say to my students quite a lot, if you're really familiar with a song, you've already half learned it. If you know how the melodies go, if you know you can hear the key, the speed, you're halfway there. Because if you can hear something in your head, you're halfway there. Think about a song that you actually want to learn. Can you hear that song in your head just by thinking about it? And also, if you can you then think, right, if I can hear it in my head, those notes that I can hear must be here somewhere on the guitar. And then just spend a bit of time figuring them out and, you know, going from there. But I hope this video has made sense anyway, and I hope it's not been too braggy, because that wasn't the point of this video. It's more just a case of just bringing it to people's attention that one of the best things you can do is just learn to play by ear. What I thought was laziness at the time actually developed into a really useful skill for me. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Also, leave this video a like. If you're interested in guitar lessons, I'm teaching online guitar lessons now, so my email address is in the top of the description, so get in touch if you are interested. Other than that, if you did enjoy this video and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. I'm so close to 20,000 subscribers, so any help to get to 20,000 would be greatly appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Take care.